What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds, where we are going to do another Copart walk around today. And today we have, again, in fact, for this video and the next video, you're going to see Weird Beard Mike and Monkey Wrench Mike. Two Mikes, one same place. One that has a weird beard and another that's famous wearing really cool shorts there. Those are really awesome. Where'd you get those? I got to get me some of those, man. I bet I'd feel a whole lot cooler. Probably. I'd feel a whole lot better out here instead of these dang pants I'm wearing. Big shout out to Copart corporate office and of course the headquarters. Well, not headquarters. What am I talking about? The local office, Yard 18, 2829 Southeast 15th Street in Del City. I'm going to have a link in the description to Weird Beard on YouTube and a link in the description to Monkey Wrench Mike. Go check both of them out, and I appreciate him coming out here and hanging out today. We got some cars to look at, and to start with is a it's an 08 Nissan
Altima?
Yeah, Altima. There you go. There you go. I'm a little confused why it, I mean, it's a beautiful paint job, but I'm just not sure why someone picked the Nissan Altima for it.
Talk about that. Tell them about the paint, Mike.
Yeah. He was telling us about this paint job here because we were like, what do you do to touch this up if you wanted to touch it up? And
you pretty much don't.
And you said this was revolutionary at one point.
Yeah, I guess back in the early 90s when it came out, the paint reps would come out and mix this color for you, and they would take back anything that you had left over. You weren't allowed to keep it.
And that was from Ford?
I'm not sure if Ford came out with this. That might have been like PPG, the actual paint manufacturers. Yeah.
So they would literally come and take anything left over.
Wow.
Well, this must have been like classified, top secret type.
It was a big deal back in the day.
It's kind of a big deal still today. I mean, I think it's an amazing color. Well, take your pick. The way the color shifts like this in the light. I mean, I've always loved it. I would expect you to do this to a more expensive car. How much do you think a paint job like this costs?
Man, I mean, in upwards of maybe $5,000, I guess. It just depends on how much they do. If they do the jams and all that kind of stuff.
I wonder if they did the jams. That's something to check out. Let's see how far they went with it. It looks like they did a good job on it. They did not do the jams. No. So the car used to be black.
Ah! Look at the back of the tail light. Gotcha! Gotcha! Look at that.
Okay.
That's the best thing I've seen all day.
Body kit. Someone definitely put some money. Yeah, why isn't there one on this side? It's only on the left one. It was done by Performance Auto Painting and Collision. Mike almost biffed it. I can't tell you how many times I have actually biffed it out here.
Almost got me. This thing's been hit all over.
660 Street. I wonder if we could find them on Instagram or Facebook or something.
It's all about
It's a beautiful color, though. Oh, dang. Wow. Look at this. Yeah, she's rough, man. She's rough. It doesn't run? No? Why not? You think it could be because there's no battery? All the corrosion. I mean, I don't even think that was from the accident. I guess it could have been. The battery may have just popped in the accident, may have blown up. Could have just left acid everywhere. Look at all the wires. This thing's in rough shape, man. Rough shape. But it was a nice color, though. Really was a nice color. I really do like that color. Here's what we need. A 2014 Jeep Wrangler. Didn't Goon Squad do one of these? An older one, I think. I don't think it was a 14, but they did a complete frame off on this one. Maybe that's what we need to do.
I've been telling you to do a frame swap.
He has been telling me we need to do a frame swap, and I keep saying, no thank you. Yeah, maybe Goon Squad just has more work ethic than I do, That's probably it.
Well, they're younger than you are.
Yeah, they are. Well, thanks for pointing that out. Yeah. They're not that much younger than me.
I can say that because I'm 100 years old. So.
Hey, we never got your age, did we?
You never.
How old are you, Mike?
Old enough to know better than answer that question.
Too young to care. Oh, we're talking about a Jeep.
I'm older than all these cars.
Well, I would hope so, because this is a 14. You'd only be a few years old. Copart wouldn't even let you out here. Jessica's poor son, man, he's dying to come out here with me. He wants to come out here so bad, and I'm like, you can't, man. You know, you can get your arm cut off out here. You got to be probably at least 16, like with pull apart and stuff. It's like you'll come out here and get something poked or cut off. Like it's dangerous out here. This doesn't need a frame swap, man. This could, if you sent this to V-Tuned, he's straightening that frame out for you right there. I guarantee it. A little bit of welding. What do you think? What do you think it hit? A telephone pole? A tree?
Oh yeah, that's what it looks like. Maybe a tree.
Man, I've seen. Isn't V-Tune working on a Goon Squad Chevy truck?
GMC.
Yeah. Man, they got a nice truck too.
Nice.
Did they?
Good, yeah.
I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. Yeah.
This hit Captain America. That's what this
Captain America.
is. One of these.
Or was it Superman?
Yeah, they're just like this, eh?
I think you're honest.
I would love to get me one of these Jeeps. I have no use for one, really. I mean, it'd be a great toy. It'd be a lot of fun. But that's the problem, is I get into some of these cars like the Caprice. You know, I end up putting $4,000+ into it, and then it sits. And then I realize this is not a practical car. Like, I'm not going to use this for anything. So then I turn around and sell it, and then I go, you know what? I really need something bigger with more room. And then I go and buy another one and do the same thing. Whatever disease Hoovie's Garage has, Tyler, I've got to see. Him and I are like two peas in a pod, man. He's just got a few $1 million more than I do, so he can afford to buy a Bentley. And
His latest video was pretty freaking awesome. You watched it?
I did watch his latest video.
Good video.
Yeah. Hold on. What was it about? He bought a Mercedes, a green Mercedes station wagon, and it broke down in Kansas City. This dude, he went all the way to New York for that thing. You watch Hoovie's? Yeah, you watch it.
I watched it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful Mercedes.
Green, too,
yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah. He was like, and it's green, and it's green, and it's green. Yeah, it was a good video, but I can't say I'm surprised it broke down, because everything he buys, and it's just like me, everything he buys breaks, and he buys something because he just has to have it right now. And 2 weeks later, it's like, I'm selling the E63 wagon. Yeah, instead I'm going to go buy another McLaren. I mean, I know he loses money like crazy on the cars. I understand where he's going, I understand what he's doing, but on the video views, he's making a killing, man. And he's on TV too. I would love to have one of these. I really would. This is an amazing vehicle. All right, we got an 08 Jeep Wrangler. This is called the Punisher. And I guarantee the only thing punished was this dude's insurance premiums after this thing got totaled out. Because this is a beast, man, or it was anyway. It was a beast. Probably still could be. It's got the Smitty built winch, 9,500 pounds. You got your light bars. You got, that light bar is actually full of water. So I don't know what happened there, but probably shouldn't have been pointed straight toward the sky like that. Look at that, full of water. That could be a fire hazard. Absolutely. Now, this is listed as a burn, but then we get here and it says flood on it. It's like, wait a minute, flood and burn? How? Okay, so you can smell, sniff meter's like a good 3. It's pretty, you can smell fire for sure. You can smell fire.
I can fix that.
Yeah, Mike, well no, Mike doesn't have it. I still have his ozone machine.
No, I got to fix it with this.
An air
I
freshener.
found it.
Oh, an air freshener, there you go. There you go, that'll, it smells pretty rank. It does. So we don't see anything that was on fire in here. Then you come up under the hood, and Weird Beard found this. Where the heck is it?
There we go.
Weird Beard got to look under here, and he found all of this. This reminds me of Tim's from TJ's Auto. Equinox. Except this really isn't that bad. The Equinox is pretty bad. This, it's burned up some. You can see the discoloration on it, but the pins all look fine. The connectors even still look good. The wires all still look fine until you get to this blue one. This blue one is the only one looks like it has an issue. And you can see where the wire is actually broken right here. It got so hot it must have just melted right through it. But there's the culprit, and here it is. This is, one of these would be feeding it. I don't know which one because I don't have a schematic in front of me, but then you take a look at the light bar up here, and Weird Beard found this too, and he said, what's these wires over here? You know, this is all It could have been done better. They didn't do a horrible job of wiring it in. At least they use looms, man. A lot of people just shove the wires through here and they rub, and eventually it will catch on fire. But if you look over here, these are the wires that are going to the light bar, and they are melted as well. So I really think somebody tapped into something they shouldn't have, and it went to whatever this pin is right here. And you can even see it actually melted the pin right there in it. So yeah, I would say somebody installed something improperly. Either it was one of these light bars, or I doubt it's the winch. That winch, that draws a ton of current. I don't think you'd be hooking it into a if you did hook it into a wire like this, you'd have a serious problem. It'd be a lot worse than this. But still, it's a beautiful Jeep, and I don't think it would really take that much to put it back together. Just have to find out what used to go there. I don't know if that's the body control module, the transmission control module, or what. And get that fire smell out of here, but that ozone machine would do that trick just fine. It's a nice Jeep. Have to see what it goes for. Probably more than what I can afford, but keep it on the watch list anyway. Here we got a 2007 Mazda CX7, and this is another one that you just... I wish I had more time to get a jump on some of these cars. Sometimes you will find cars that say they're non-runners that actually run and drive. And then there's also times where it says it runs and drives, but it doesn't run and drive. So it's really kind of a mixed bag, which is part of what I really like about it. It's part of what I really enjoy about it. This is a little rough. It's more than a little rough. This is pretty rough. It looks like someone may have puked all down the side of it here, and there's scratches all down here. And I mean deep scratches. We got dents everywhere. We got the middle finger right there. We got a pretty good sized dent, which is, sadly, this is right in a body line right here. So that's going to make that a little more fun to get out. The interior, it's a little rough. I mean, I've seen worse. It's not horrible. You got no door handle here at all. The tires are absolutely no good. In fact, this front tire here looks like it's been dry rotted from sitting. And it does have some juice in the battery, but not enough to... what the heck? Not enough to get it going. Oh, that's... Oh no! I think the hood prop is stuck in the hood prop is stuck in the latch to open the hood. Uh-oh.
Destroyed the whole car.
Crap. Yeah, this may not come open. There we go. Yeah, the hood latch is stuck in there. God, who did something like that? Jeez. Oh wait, that was me. There we go. So this has an MZR 2.3 Dizzy Turbo, whatever any of that means. I have no clue. Looks like it's a little wet on this side. So I don't know if that's from slinging oil around, or if it blew a belt or a power steering pump or something. It's really hard to tell. I don't know why it doesn't run though. Where's the oil dipstick? That would be my first thing to check here. This thing looks like it's just had a rough life. Oh, the radiator cap was not on either. So, and there's no coolant. It's dry as a bone. There's absolutely nothing in the radiator. So there's a sign. Is somebody shoved something into this air?
Here. There, reach in there.
Oh boy. Well, it's got oil. It's full of oil. Who puts a cover over the dang dipstick to the oil?
Look at that. That's pretty fancy.
That's ridiculous. And this thing isn't even on here. Look, look.
Yikes. It looks better without it.
Yeah, honestly. This thing is nasty. So it's got oil. Somebody shoved a bunch of cotton or something into the, is that the high pressure side or the low pressure? That's the low pressure side. Air conditioning port there. It's got spider webs under the hood, so that tells you something too. No coolant. And we've already tried to crank it over. I couldn't help it, but she's not going to do anything. Yeah, it's listed as a non-runner, and it's $950. Look, it looks like somebody just covered in oil and grease was in that seat right there. I'll show you guys. I mean, 151,000 miles on the odometer, but you turn the key on, it just, the battery's got no juice. This would almost be an interesting one to pick up just to find out what was actually wrong with it, but I guarantee you It's something major.
Tell them about the fancy billet here.
Oh yeah,
See?
the billet grills, man. Look at these. Got them everywhere. Got billet, 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 billet.
You know what that means?
Somebody had a lot of money.
That means this was mom's car, and then she gave it to her kid, and he tried to make it cool with all this little billet stuff.
Yeah, and he obviously ran into a few things along the way.
It's a high school driver,
Yeah, this thing was just probably horribly abused. I would almost bet that it's got a blown head gasket, cracked head. I don't know. Here we got a 2017 Dodge Charger RT. It says it starts, but it doesn't drive. I don't see anything wrong with it. Why wouldn't it move? It actually looks to be in really, really good shape. It looks like this wheel may be bent just a tad bit over here. It's got just a slight bend to it. This thing looks great. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this wheel took out a tree or a telephone pole. There's literally giant chunks of wood stuck in the rim between the tire and the rim. And we've got, yeah, it's a tree. It is a tree. We got bark and limb pieces over here. Oh man, that sucks. What a place to hit something too. Yeah, I can understand why this one's totaled 21,000 miles, man. 21,000 miles. I gotta fire it up. It's an RT, so it's got your 5.7 Hemi. Oh, huh. The RPMs are stuck at 5 grand. The speed was 110.
No.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
This car is a snitch.
Yikes. Look at that.
Snitch. It
Holy
snitched.
crap.
I don't know if you can even see this. My vest is kind of in the way here, but yeah, the RPM are stuck over here at they're about 4,800, 4,750, and the speed is literally over here at 110 miles an hour. That is I'll tell you what, for 110 miles an hour, and that's all that happened. Someone got,
Yeah.
yeah,
Slammed into a pole.
yeah. Good Lord. Let's pop this hood real quick.
How'd you like to be the kid that brought this car home? I was only going 10 miles an hour.
Well, son, how come the speedometer says you were going 110? I don't know, Dad. When the power went off, something glitched out. Yeah, I actually missed this engine. I had this in my Chrysler 300C. It was a great motor. It lasted, God, I had almost 200,000 miles on that car before I sold it, and the thing still ran and drove strong. It was a good, solid, reliable car. So I kind of swear by these things. I love it. Here we got an 06 Acura 3.2. I generally stay away from these cars because they're all kind of notorious. If it's got an automatic anyway, which most of them do, they're kind of notorious for transmission problems. This one though, I'm going to stay away from this one for a completely different reason. I am certain this car went underneath the water. Like, I think completely underneath water. I saw the pictures. You can see all the windows are gone. I think it still has the windshield. It still has the windows on this side, so everything over there is gone. But if you look in, it should be covered in mud. Yeah. Look at this. I mean, boy, the smell-o-meter on this one. Whew, good Lord. You can see the debris all over the screen there. And I think if we pop the hood, if I remember right, there is mud all over the hood, or all over the engine. So, oh, I can't get in. Can't get in from here. Let's see if I can reach down here and pop open the hood real quick. Sorry for the brief interruption there, guys. My GoPro battery died. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about right there.
Oh.
Yeah, this thing was under water. Like, it went down and under somewhere. I think these have a transmission dipstick too. And I'd bet money, there it is. I'd bet money you'd find it's probably water in it, or at least overfilled. No, I mean, the transmission fluid looks horrible, but I don't see any water in it. Interesting. Could it just be that the engine bay is this dirty and so is the interior? I find that really hard to believe. Okay, I don't see any coolant.
Wow.
Don't feel any coolant. Oil cap is stuck, and the oil dipstick. Let's take a look at the oil dipstick here. No, it's not over full either. The oil actually looks good. Huh. kind of bizarre.
Just hose it down like you did your S-Class.
Oh, yeah.
Fine. Remember those
Yeah,
days?
yeah, hosing down the S600, those are great memories. Yeah, the cheapest coil pack I could find was $600 for that car, used. Yeah, good times, good times. You'll never see me pressure wash an S-Class again. And, well, I won't do an S600. Anything under that, they have individual coil packs on them that's easily replaced for the cheap, but yeah, the S600, do not pressure wash the engine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this Copart walk around. I appreciate all of you joining me today. Big shout out and thank you to Weird Beard on YouTube, Mike over there. And then we got the other Mike, Monkey Wrench Mike, right there. Big shout out to both of them for coming out here and hanging out. It gets real humid, it gets nasty out here, and it sucks. It's totally not a whole lot of fun to be here, but I appreciate them coming. Links will be in the description. Make sure you go follow them on YouTube, subscribe to their channels. If you're not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, Auto Auction Rebuilds. Again, big shout out to Copart. Local office here is 2829 Southeast 15th Street here in Del City, Oklahoma. Thank you to all of these people here. Thank you to corporate office for allowing me to do this, and thank you to all of you for making this possible. Until next time, stay safe out there. We will catch you very soon. Can you tell I'm ready to get out of here? In the next one.
Talk.